But Mike took it to the next level. You know, it's one thing to perform on fight night and be that raw guy, but Mike had a vocabulary. Mike could spit, meaning he could talk well, and he knew what to say and when to say it. He'd say that one thing at that press conference, and you see a grown man get fearful. Mike had that to go along with what he did physically.
And that's a huge element of what took Tyson to this level where he remains today, why we are still addicted to him, and why Jake Paul, who's a really smart guy, at some level, he knew, I think they did like 113, 108 live streams, or I don't know how, whatever.
Something crazy.
Like something crazy, right? But he could only do that number with Tyson. I don't care if he's 58, 38, 98, whatever you want to say about the fight. And there was an ancillary benefit that we got this great female fight right before that. But he knew. And when you talk about what he said, there are a couple elements of it. First is the knockout. And people, it's like jazz. People lie their asses off. Oh, I love jazz. Oh, yeah, what's your favorite album? You know, oh, well, you know.
Can't name it.
Okay. I love the Sweet Science. Okay, yeah. Well, you know, but you know and I know you're here to see some type of Mike Tyson. And when Trevor Berbick falls, when he wins his first title, he falls at every corner of the ring. That stays with people. It was the first generation of video. But then you put a microphone in front of him, and there's the voice. And you go, wait, and you're trying to reconcile his voice with the destruction you just saw. And then it's the stuff that comes out. And to me, even back then, I thought that the sort of racist, the quasi-racist thing that kept popping up in the assessment of Mike Tyson was that he was stupid. He is the smartest son of a...
You know, he's smart.
Yeah.
Very smart.
That always rubbed me the wrong way, even when I hated him. And the stuff he cited was so extraordinary. Some of it came from Customato.
Yeah.
Okay, like, I'm gonna put the bone up through his, you know, and his handlers were like, oh my God, he didn't say that. Don't lie, he said it, and it came from Cuss. But it did the opposite of scare people away from it. Wait, what did he say? I gotta hear that again. The famous speech that everyone remembers as a goof, I'm gonna eat your children, where that really started was, this is after a really quick knockout, Lou Savarese in Scotland.
Yeah.
And he comes out, Lennox, I'm gonna eat your children. But the whole time, he's grieving in camp. He doesn't even train because a kid he grew up with, who he did time with in Spofford, which was the infamous juvenile detention center out here in the Bronx, had been killed. One of these stick-up kids he'd been killed. A guy named Darryl Baum, called him homicide. And he was straight up grieving through that. He didn't train. And that's the stuff that people forget. Was he selling the fight? Yeah. Was he out of his mind with grief? Yeah.